We have this 2001 Infiniti I30. I'm sure this applies to the I35 as well. Had a ghost inside this car. When I say a ghost, let me go inside the car, light the car. When I say a ghost, I mean the car was possessed. What it was doing was you could drive it hot or cold, doesn't matter. Sometimes it'll start in first gear and it won't go out of first gear. It won't switch to second gear. Or if you're driving down the highway, it'll all of a sudden go into neutral. And of course, if you come to a stop, all it has is first gear. So what I was doing was a quick remedy until I figured out where that ghost was, because there are no check engine lights or anything that was going on. No codes that were showing up on the scanner that I had and that I used, and that I also had a friend scan it with his scanner and couldn't find any codes. So the quick remedy was I would take the car as I'm driving, put it in neutral, turn it off the car, believe it or not, and then turn it right back on, put it back in drive, and it works perfect, like nothing ever happened. So if I drive like 80 miles, it might do this 2 times within the 80 miles. So I finally broke down and took it to a real transmission place. They had a real scanner and they scanned it and they said it was a speed sensor. Of course, they wanted to check first if the computer was good, and if the transmission was good, and if the wiring harness was good. So all those were check. They put the speed sensor, and guess what? That was it. So here's the speed sensor. It's a transmission speed sensor. You get it from the dealer, and the dealer's gonna charge you 181 bucks. This guy wouldn't do the switch unless we got it from the dealer, from the Infiniti dealer. You can catch them online for like 50 bucks. They're not cheap. But if your car is suffering from this particular symptom, or like I just described, some people call it limp mode, some people call it safe mode, whatever. If it's doing those symptoms like I described, it may pay off. And of course, if there's no check engine light and there's no codes, it may pay off to change that transmission speed sensor. All right. So I hope this helps out, guys and girls. Got any questions? If I can answer, don't hesitate to ask. All right, take it easy. One last tidbit of information that I deemed important, and that is the location. You're gonna have to take off the driver's side front wheel, and you're gonna need a 10mm socket. It's held on by one bolt, 10mm bolt, and it's look on the top left. You'll see an opening, and you'll see it there on the left side. All right.